Finch horror game thing. Anyway, let's go straight into it from where we left off. We were last doing going through Sam onto the thing. From here, we did last episode. We done Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and Sam and Walter, and we're currently on Sam. And yeah, well, let's get into it. Okay, what else is in this room? Because we left off as we got here, so doesn't seem to be much, but you know. Anyway, like last episode, Barbara getting killed, eh? I think it is this way then. Okay, I'm gonna push with it. Okay, another secret hidden compartment, eh? What are these? MREs, eh? Crikey, Sam's ready. Whoa. Well, that's a nice view. The moon. Very nice. Still haven't seen the horror. I've seen
After Sam died,
my
mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, did they? Take it Sam's more of a warish person then. Hence the Finch control, eh? Okay, how am I doing this? Lifting. You can tell this is an American game because I've never seen a baby gate like that. Gregory. Oh, hi, Greg. Divorce contract, eh?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
To be honest, mate. Oh, it's this.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Ooh. Froggy goes down. Ooh, ooh. Mate, look at this. Mate. What am I doing? Gonna chuck the damn frog or something? Oh, yep. Oh. Oh, I control the damn thing.
Hands over, Gregory. It's time to...
Oh. You know what?
Hold on, sweetie.
I don't think... Oh, I think that blue
Hello?
whale needs to have a bit of fun.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I'm gonna get the frog.
What he saw. What his world was like.
Got it. Now we got 5 ugly ducklings, eh? Oh, backflip, go on.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Whoa.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Oh wait, is that a rubber ducky? Oh, no, that's just a ball. Oh, I'm meant to be actually going somewhere. Maybe. Up there?
It sure made him happy.
Ah! Go! That's a whale. Okay. I'm going to land on top of you. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
I know how silly it sounds.
That's kind of cool, mate. Bubbles.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
I've never seen a bath drain that fast, you know.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I missed. Come on, land up there.
I wish he could have told
Yeah.
us about the world he saw.
Hey, another friend. Oh, duckies. More ducks. No.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand
I couldn't get any more
about
ducks.
Gregory,
Oh, okay.
about everything.
Where am I going? Is this meant to be
I
bathtub
know
or
what
something?
happened wasn't your fault.
Oh. Okay, where am I going? Oh.
I'm sure he's happy.
Whee! Going down the hole.
And he'd want you to be happy too.
Do I not go any further?
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
What do you mean, good luck? Okay, so that was, Gregory. What did Gregory look like? Okay, yeah, baby with his frog, okay. Makes sense. A toddler with his toys, eh? Now that's a view and a half. Their old house down there, city lights over there. You couldn't ask for a better room. Can't get in there, no, teamwork. Oh, fireman's pole. And who's Dawn? Gus?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Did he know?
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Whoa, mate, this kite's sick.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Okay, that was weird. Wee. Where am I going with this kite? Eh? Mate, the speed on this kite. What am I doing? Okay. Do I go up? We're going back to this tiki.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Cool. Mate, you got some guts in front of your dad. Oh, her chickens.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
I don't think I go over to the tent. Oh, okay, I'm in the mountain. Whee. Okay, more leftovers here.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Whoa.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, feel the wrath. Oh no. Daddy. God. Oh, damn. No wonder how you died.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just
Whoa.
you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What do you mean, found you? I take it that's his kite or something. Okay, that's another person down.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Nice. Ooh, nice old name called Gus. Bit like my cat. How ironic's that? Can I go through this door? No, it's probably locked from the outside like every other door. Okay, what is the raise flag 7:30? Hey, he was quite a damn routine person. Oh, God. Does that mean I need to climb up? Whoa. Yep.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Yep. Bit by bit, eh?
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I can't look far. I can look a tiny bit. Huh. So this is where your mum went, eh, Edith? The Holy Bible. I'm not a big fan of the Bible, but, you know,
Religion was
read.
another thing my mom never
I know.
talked about. But I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, her dad died. Dawn Sanjay. Fly to India. Pack. 10 ways to teach critical thinking, eh? Whoever this was.
She spent a
was...
summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay, not Sanjay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Lucy's a brother, maybe? Mate, imagine falling down there. Okay, I think there's only one way for me to actually
When
genuinely
my dad
go.
died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Okay, Dawn, okay.
I'm sure Edie was
Louis
happy to have her back.
And Edith, this was mine.
And to see kids in the
Character
house
I'm
again.
playing. Yeah, I'm Edith. Okay, Dawn.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a
Wow.
while, things were good. Almost normal.
A genuine classroom. Wow. Oh, I think it's... Oh. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. There used to be a hamster.
But it didn't last.
Edith Finch. The curse. I can't read that small writing, unfortunately. Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, interpretation, data, and conclusion. I believe I said one of those words wrong, but you know.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a
You
castle.
clearly got a tower, mate. Milton Tower. Oh, castle. Milton's castle, eh? Wow. Okay, let's hop through the window. I take it this never got finished by the looks of it. That's kind of cool. That's even cooler.
I think
Okay.
Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
I'm not surprised, that looks pretty sick. The frog there, and whatever that dude's meant to be. What's this? It's like a big old plug, isn't it? Milton. Okay, this is where Milton's one is. Because we saw his grave in last episode, somewhere... over there, yeah. Over there. His grave with the rest of his families. Okay. Let's have a little read of this
Milton
then.
Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. What do I do? Oh. What? Yeah, that's kind of cool. This guy was a legendary Philip Booker. No clue what that's meant to be. Big open door. Oh, he goes through and oh wow. Pretty cool that. Okay, now let's look at his memorial. Oh wait, that was. Okay. Drawers.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Man, you got one big old family. Let's be real. Okay, where do I go now? I go back down there. Yeah. Mate, look at all these paints. Okay. Trees. Everything. Yeah.
Mom
wonder if
spent
I get
months
to go up
searching
there.
for my brother. Then she sealed the
It'd be
doors.
pretty cool if I do. Okay, now, can I go through the front door this time? No, I have to go out the window.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh no. Okay, what's around here? Anything or is just decoration? Looks to be just decoration. Oh, you seriously can't even get past that way. Amazing. No. This game is such a nice game though. Okay, I think I'm going up to the second part of the house. These people must have been some flipping amazing builders.
Mom definitely
Keep this
blamed
evening
Edie, but
away.
I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
How the hell do you manage to get a boat up here? That is a question I don't think I'll ever know the answer to. Oh, right. Oh wait, which way do I pull? No, let me retry. Do I lift? Lift, yep. Gotcha. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Did
That
it?
part of him lived on.
Well, legalized marijuana. No, I don't think this is in America. Lewis Finch. Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Am I meant to do this? Die?
wander.
Oh wow.
I asked him to describe it.
I have to move. I'm moving two things at once.
He said
Which
he
way do I go?
started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way
Do I
out.
actually have to... Okay, I actually have to find my way through
Then
this
something moved. Bats. And toads.
thing. Nice. Where do I go? Oh,
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
oh okay, I actually have
But he
to
took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Okay,
I worried about him then,
I have to continue cooking fish
daydreaming at the cannery.
and play this mini game thing.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical,
model employee,
tireless,
that's not bad.
focused.
Okay, where am I going?
Like a whole new Lewis.
A whole new Lewis, eh?
So I
can't
let
be
him
too
go
bad.
on.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Oh, I'm like middle of nowhere.
I even encouraged him.
You're encouraging
It seemed
someone
very
who
promising
believes.
at first.
Okay.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, dog. Okay.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Many musicians built an entire place, made friends with random people.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Sounds pretty damn fun.
And he was
Starting
always
band.
humming something.
Always, eh?
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I don't know if that's meant to be a good thing. Clearly it's not, because
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Okay, I'm meant to be going this way.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yeah.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Do lally-dee. Yep. Oh, damn. How important.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Okay, where do I go?
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
What am I doing? Just floating a ship?
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
What am I doing? Just have to stop there.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, eh?
He started
Doesn't
drifting
seem
away
that
from
much
our
of
reality.
Saint. Like, this boat is kind of hard to control while chopping fish.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Okay, more.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
What's he gonna keep her
radiant
happy?
rainbows.
Oh, flip, I thought we were gonna die then. Oh, I knocked that one over. I don't think I meant to knock him
He
over.
followed the sound of her
Silver heart. Yeah, that sounds more romantic
silver
than
harp.
electric. Don't even know what it said now.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Okay. A good thing.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Can I? Oh, God, that's Mate, I'm like
For someone
worship,
who'd
mate.
never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Who wouldn't,
And then
mate?
it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Mate, I've been flipping holding this damn stuff. the
My
last
imagination
half hour
is
now.
as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Look at now. I get to go through the peasant door. Oh, where am I now? Okay. My back is Edith? Yes, I am. Okay. That'll just about do it. Got any miracle growth here? Need a bit of new hair, you know. What's in here? Is this the factory then? Yeah, seems like it. What's in here? Oh,
He began
Chinese.
to forget the world we know.
A 10-ton of dead fish. Just what we like, eh?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
I don't blame him, look at this. Take this, take it that this is all like the bad fish and stuff. Yeah. Because if it's beaten, you know when it's a good piece of meat, because you know how it was killed.
He began to
'cause
despise the
if
man
it's
with a royal
tender,
contempt.
that means it was killed less painfully, because the muscles wouldn't have tensed up. Okay, where am I going? Am I going up here with this? Is this me?
I still thought I could save him.
Yep. Well, lady,
Even after
unfortunately
he said he
you
was
chose
being
wrong.
crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
I am walking up this. Can't just right
The
there.
palace would be packed with his
Wow.
companions.
That was about that, eh? You know what? I'm just gonna enjoy this. Thank you everyone. And thank you for whoever's tuning in on the video. Yeah. Okay, anyway. let's
Including
go.
the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Why, thank you. Oh, don't stop. Come on, keep it coming. Come on. Thank you. Okay. You're scary. Scary. Very. Not
His
nice
queen
people.
waited, holding his crown.
Oh, thank you, Queen. I'll take this as my new wife then. Please don't stab me.
There was only one
You know what?
thing
Stab
left
me.
to do.
Go on.
Bend down his head.
Oh, flip. I'm gonna get flipped and chopped off by the guillotine. I think I might, you know.
And the rest I think you
Yeah.
know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I don't think I would. You know, if he's like that, that's a bit scary, you know. Okay, who was that then? That was Lewis, wasn't it? Yep.
My brother was really
Okay.
cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, okay. I see how this tree works now. Top row is my family, and family generations behind, stuff like that. Okay, got ya. Legalized marijuana. Oh wow, look at him with his shisha, hey? Where am I going now? Okay, open the door. Oh, flipping door opens.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited
Why?
until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
When someone dies, I don't think anybody wants it harder.
I
So
wish we'd stayed.
I think they would have taken. Oh wow. What the hell was that?
But I understand why we left.
What the hell? Oh, bubble wrap. That's sick. It's like really. I'm actually very amused at that. I'm amused. Wow. What's in
My
here?
mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh yeah, clearly.
What happened that night had been
Hence all
coming
the
for a long
packed
time.
up boxes. Birds.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith. Okay, this is me. Is this my bedroom then? Or is it
But
my
it
room?
had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yep, this is me then. Yeah, I don't think I'd be getting this comfy in a bed. Edith Finch. Boom. Okay, what
That
am I
whole
going to draw?
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and
Oh
all
yeah, when
our
they were eating
final
their Chinese
nights
in the room. Yep,
apart."
don't you?
Grandma,
And they
you
left
know
all
what I
this.
said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith.
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Why? Mommy, what you done now? You
the
done
power had been
goof?
shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
What?
When my mom
All
said
of
the
them.
library, I don't think
All
she
of
knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, yes, I finally get to go into the library. Nice. So this is where all the family's buried, eh? That's what's said of this
The
place.
thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Is it?
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
I'm intrigued.
That night, the tide went
comfy.
way, way out.
Yes, so far that I
It
can
was
flip
the
and get to the old
first
house.
and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
I'm not surprised, the amount of
I've
fish
seen
poop.
that house every day of my life.
Okay, the point of me
But I
going in
never
here is...
thought I'd go back to it.
I'm not surprised, it's underwater,
When
mate.
the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Why do I have to keep going straight?
I got turned around.
Oh, that's a rock. So I just go left and follow it along. Okay, just do not turn.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Oh, hi, mate.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Yeah. So you're a deluded... Oh, okay, I found a bed.
But when I saw
start,
them,
that's a start.
they felt like old friends.
Nice.
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Wow.
Or maybe
So this is your
I
old
came
house.
back to them.
I think it's you going back to them, you know. You deluded old lady.
Things I can't explain.
Wow.
But that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna
No,
rip it.
it's
Let
gonna
go.
rip it. Why don't I let go? Give in! Give in!
I kicked
Aww.
and screamed, but
Why'd
Mom
you
dragged
do
me to
that?
the car.
Oh. Oh, where
I
am
never
I?
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No! Grandma, Edie!
The next
Don't
morning,
leave
the
me
van
with
came
this
to pick her
psycho.
up, but she was already
Please!
gone.
She's taking me away.
After that, we moved around a
I don't
lot.
deserve this.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I can wiggle it. I can wiggle it.
A few years went by.
I can wiggle it. I take it your mom died? Ooh.
My mom didn't like to talk about it,
Wait, I can shake.
but she started getting sick a lot.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
The rest happened
Cheers,
pretty
love.
quickly.
Oh, she's in hospital.
She got better for a while.
Ooh, I can go to the hand, I can go back. I'll touch it. You poke. 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 Oh,
And then
all the way in.
She didn't.
Ooh.
And then I was alone.
You were alone and now you're back at this hellhole for answers.
The
I
last
don't think I
Finch
would've
left alive.
that good thing though. I don't know.
Until I found out about you.
Ooh. Who?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Who's last
If we
Finch?
lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
I'm
And
getting bored of
appreciate
waiting
how
for who it
strange
is.
and brief all of this
Come
is.
on. Ooh. What do I do?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh, okay, I can only look.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this
Where
now,
am I?
things didn't work out that way.
Okay, so does that mean I'm dead now? Oh, bright light. Cool,
This is
blimey.
where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want
Who
you
is
to be
it?
sad.
Who's
that
grave?
I'm
Who's
gone.
grave?
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
Come on.
Good luck.
Who? Come on, who? Oh, what? Wait. I thought I was Edith. Whoa. That makes no sense. So you're saying... Wait, what? Did Edith have a child or something? Oh, that's the end of this by the looks of it. Yeah, wow. I believe it's the end, yeah, wow. Wait, was this... I don't know. Wow. Well, this was a very good game. I still don't get how it was meant to be a horror, but, you know, it's done justice. And it's a pretty darn good game. Edith. Oh. I'm starting to think this is kind of based on a true story, you know. Sanjay, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, this has been an amazing game, and I'm very happy to have played this for you all. And if you liked the video, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe. Peace.